It was a moment that history will cherish, an intersection of past, present, and promise. In the gilded halls of the Swedish royal palace, beneath the weight of centuries of tradition and diplomacy, King Carl XVI Gustaf of Sweden rose not only as a monarch but as a living bridge between generations and nations. As he extended his congratulations to a foreign counterpart, the occasion was far more than ceremonial. It was a grand celebration of 75 years of diplomatic ties, woven with respect, legacy, and enduring mutual trust. Diplomatic anniversaries may often pass quietly, marked with brief statements or reserved acknowledgments. But not this time. This was different. This was royal diplomacy at its finest. And it carried the seal of a sovereign who has seen the world change dramatically in his lifetime, from the aftermath of the Second World War to the rise of global interconnectedness. And in this transformative journey, King Carl XVI Gustaf has not only been a witness but an architect of continuity and collaboration. To understand the gravity of this gesture, one must first understand the man behind it. Carl Gustaf Folk Hubertus, who ascended to the Swedish throne in 1973, is not merely a figurehead. He is a symbol of unity and tradition. As Sweden's longest-serving monarch, his reign has been one of subtle power, quiet diplomacy, and profound national respect. Known for his reserved demeanor but firm sense of duty, the king has always chosen substance over spectacle. This latest diplomatic exchange was no different. Marking the 75th anniversary of diplomatic ties between Sweden and a foreign ally, an anniversary anchored in the shared values of peace, democracy, and cooperation, King Carl XVI Gustaf's message was clear. The relationship has matured, blossomed, and stood resilient through the tests of time. 75 years ago, the global landscape was starkly different. The world was emerging from the shadows of the Second World War. Nations were picking up pieces and forming new partnerships, driven not only by economic needs but by the deep yearning for peace and unity. Sweden, a country known for its policy of neutrality, was stepping into a more defined role on the global stage. And in that spirit, it established formal diplomatic ties with nations that shared its aspirations. These ties weren't merely transactional, they were visionary. They symbolized hope, stability, and the belief in dialogue over discord. Fast forward to today, that relationship has not only endured, it has evolved. The exchange of congratulations from King Carl XVI Gustaf to his counterpart symbolizes more than protocol. It is an affirmation of trust built over decades, maintained by countless leaders, diplomats, and yes, monarchs. In the world of diplomacy, gestures matter. Words carry weight, and when those words come from a monarch who has reigned for over half a century, they resonate with even greater significance. King Carl XVI Gustaf's message was not drafted lightly. Every phrase chosen, every word uttered, reflected a profound acknowledgement of shared history, achievements, and a commitment to future collaboration. Moreover, such royal exchanges are not common in everyday international relations. They are reserved for moments of true significance, when both sides recognize the value of the journey they've taken together. And this particular exchange wasn't only about honoring the past, it was a symbolic call to nurture and expand these diplomatic bonds in a rapidly shifting world. The world is facing new challenges: climate change, technological disruption, political polarization. In this context, long-standing partnerships such as the one being celebrated become anchors of stability. Sources close to the royal court revealed that the king's message was delivered through both a formal diplomatic channel and a personal letter, a rare dual gesture that underscores the importance of the occasion. A commemorative reception is also expected, featuring historical exhibits chronicling the evolution of the bilateral relationship, diplomatic photographs from previous state visits, and symbolic gifts exchanged over the decades. Observers noted the king's attention to detail. Even the stationery bore the royal insignia embossed in gold, and the message was translated into both Swedish and the language of the recipient nation, highlighting not only respect but also the spirit of mutual understanding. Sweden has long practiced a form of soft power diplomacy, rooted in dialogue, humanitarian aid, and cultural exchange. And its royal family has been central to this mission. From Queen Sylvia's work on children's rights and dementia awareness to Crown Princess Victoria's role as a United Nations advocate for sustainable development, the Swedish royals have continuously shown that monarchy and modernity should coexist. King Carl XVI Gustaf has, throughout his reign, supported this approach by strengthening diplomatic channels, hosting foreign dignitaries, and representing Sweden on key international platforms. His presence at previous milestone anniversaries, including the 200-year celebration of peace with Norway and multiple state visits to Germany, Japan, and the United States, reflects a consistent royal engagement with the world beyond Swedish borders. Within hours of the announcement, international media outlets began reporting on the king's message. Commentators praised the monarch for his diplomatic finesse and the royal court for the strategic yet deeply respectful tone of the statement. Swedish citizens also took to social media, expressing pride in the enduring legacy of their monarchy and the country's role in fostering global cooperation. Diplomatic experts have also chimed in. Professor Lena Andersson, a historian at Uppsala University, noted, "This isn't just about remembering the past. It's about using that past as a compass for the future." The king's message stands as a guidepost for young diplomats and future leaders. So what's next after this landmark exchange? Sources suggest that Sweden and its diplomatic partner may embark on new cooperative initiatives to commemorate the anniversary, possibly in the form of educational exchange programs, joint economic forums, or climate research partnerships. The royal court has also hinted at a potential state visit in the coming months, one that could further cement the ties between the nations and showcase the strength of their alliance in the modern era. As some question the relevance of monarchies in today's world, gestures like King Carl XVI Gustaf's prove that royalty still holds unique power in shaping international relations. Unlike elected officials who may come and go, monarchs offer continuity, heritage, and a powerful sense of national identity. And in moments like these, when global cooperation is more vital than ever, such continuity becomes not a relic of the past but a vital component of the future. In a time when news cycles move fast and international relations are often defined by urgency, King Carl XVI Gustaf reminds us of the power of measured, thoughtful diplomacy. He reminds us that longevity in leadership brings perspective, and that perspective, when rooted in genuine goodwill, can pave the way for enduring peace. This wasn't just a message. It was a royal affirmation that diplomacy is alive and well and that even in an ever-changing world, tradition, when wielded wisely, remains a force for good. As Sweden celebrates this 75-year diplomatic milestone, King Carl XVI Gustaf stands not only as a head of state but as a keeper of legacy, a monarch who understands that while treaties may be signed by diplomats. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more exclusive royal coverage.